I'm Andrew Phillips. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how to replace the high limit thermostat on this Maytag clothes dryer right here. Now the same part and process would be similar on a few other models by Whirlpool, Kenmore, things like that. I'll have them listed here on the screen. You can check that out. Also down in the description. Now for this video, I'm not going to show you how to access the thermostat itself, which is located on the heat element. If you want to see the video where I replace the heat element, I show in depth how to remove the back panel, all that. I'll have a link to that across the top, also down in the description. For this video, we're going to be jumping right into replacing the high limit thermostat. So let's head around back so we can get started. What I have here, this is the heat element, and your high limit thermostat is located right here on the side of it. It's a very easy fit right here. It just has a little tab that holds it down, and then it connects here to one of the prongs. So here's the replacement one right here. And you can see the part number there is 397767, but it's just this little guy right here. When these start to go, you may encounter a couple different issues. The heat may not work at all on your dryer, or in the case of this particular one here that I'm working on, it actually overheated and it actually damaged the heat element. And that's pretty much what that does. Is that's supposed to, when it reaches the high temperature, it's supposed to shut it off so that way it doesn't overheat. If that fails, like in the case of mine here, it actually got so hot that it damaged the heat element. So that's what some of the indications are, but easy fix. You can pick these up online, different things like that. I'll have some links down in the description if you want to pick it up as well. A lot of times you can get it as part of a kit, and you can get the heat element. You can get the high temperature, the high limit thermostat, the regular thermostat, the fuses, all in a set. So I'd recommend doing that. That way you have all the parts. But let's go ahead now and let's swap this thing out so we can get this dryer working again, because what happened is the heat element burned out, stopped blowing heat. Now the high limit thermostat, it just slides, as you can see right there. You have these two male prongs coming off of the heat element. It just slides right on there. So we can just grab this little tab here and we can work that off. Sometimes they can be a little bit tight, so you gotta just kind of work it back and forth. Okay, we got it off, and then you can see right there, just pull it this way and it comes right out. And this is the old one. So now we'll get our new one. Here's our new one. Same thing, you have that little hole right there. We're going to slide it right through. Like that. And then we're going to slide this over. Let me get a shot so you can see it. Goes right here. You can see here. We'll just push it down. And let me get a shot of it on this side so you can see it. That's how you want it to slide over. So now we have the high limit thermostat in place. You can see it's locked in. That's good. We can now attach the heating element back in and then connect everything. Here's a shot of it on the other side. You can see it going into the heating element right there. That's how it looks. Then going in on that side there. So now to reattach it, we'll take our heating element here, and it slides up like this. And then we'll need to screw it in. It slides up like that. There's the high limit thermostat on the side. So you have a screw that goes here and then one on the other side. I'm going to screw everything in and then we'll be back. But if you want to see more in depth all that as well, that's also in the other video that I mentioned at the beginning, when I replaced the heat element, where I showed more in depth on how to take everything apart, put it back together. But let me get everything reconnected and we'll be back. Now with the heat element all attached, we're going to reconnect everything. So you have this smaller white harness. This gets plugged in here to the top. Let me get a close up. Right here to the heat element. So we'll slide that on. There you go. And then now this one here, the bigger one, the black one, that gets attached here to the heat element right here. There we go. And then next we'll attach the back onto the dryer. And as mentioned already a few times, If you want to see in depth how to do that, that's on my other video, but we're going to get that put on and then we'll be back. Everything has been reattached. We have our hose here. Back panel has all been screwed on. So now we can slide it back into place. We'll fire it up and it should take care of our issue. We have it on high. We'll have that set. Okay. We've had it on for a little bit. Let's open it up. You can see the coils there were bright. They were dimming. But it's very nice and warm in here. Everything is working good. Okay, well that wraps up this video. Just a quick video on how to replace the high limit thermostat on this was a Maytag, but as mentioned already, it's a lot of other models also use the same parts, same process that we showed at the beginning. But that wraps up this video. I hope that this was informative for you if you're having issues with your dryer not blowing heat. Now, you want to make sure that you test things properly. So if you check out my other longer video where we replaced the heat element, I showed how to test that, because that could be the case. You might need to replace that. But if it's been burning out, then it could be the high limit thermostat that's allowing it to overheat. So that wraps up this video. Please send me any questions and comments. I would love to hear from you. And as always, I appreciate all the support. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next time.